I'm gonna have to do this. So yard. Okay. Yeah, on my stream yard. So now I have my peppers. If you notice, all my food is colorful. And it is, guess what? It's fresh. So I believe in having that fresh and crunch. That's another reason why people love my salad. Y'all, the beans are starting to do what they're gonna do too.
Bean Love Child said, "Do you cook beef?"
Beets? No, I don't cook them. I juice them. But beets carry a lot of sugar. So I have to be careful with that as well. And with juicing my beets, you got to let those soak in water because they're not water based. Just like carrots are not water based. And with my stir fry, y'all, I don't dice it up. My stir fry, I want to see my food look pretty, so I always cut everything and like in a long way. You know what I'm saying? For my stir fry, because I want to see it. So Cindy, I promise you, if you stop worrying about taste,
Oh my God!
so much,
No.
and look at the beauty of your food.
I like pretty food, but I also like my pretty food. It tastes pretty good.
Right, but you don't want to overload with your seasoning. Okay.
Yeah, I don't use salt.
Right. So if I do any type of salt, it's the Himalayan salt. Oh, you said you didn't know that about beets? Yes, they are high in sugar.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yes, they are very high in sugar. So you want to be mindful with that. And so my spinach that I'm gonna put in my beans, y'all, is not canned spinach. It's gonna be real spinach, okay? So I'm letting my beans boil, have a nice, good boil. A nice, good boil. This girl, okay. I went down to one person. So yeah, I'm cooking my dinner. And the way I'm cooking, I will not have to cook tomorrow. Actually, I won't have to cook for the next 6 days. Because everything that I'm cooking, because there's no meat involved, should last me for the rest of the week. It shall last me for the rest of the week. So my hot water is almost ready for the rice noodle. For the rice noodle. You can get them at Kroger in the Oriental section. So for my stir fry, I'm slicing them in an elongated way. For my beans, I would dice my vegetables. Preparing the food discouraged me from carrying out meals because it's time consuming. Yes, preparing your food is very time consuming, but let's remember this. With all the prepping and all the time consuming that I do with my cooking, because I eat to live. So, in my mindset, every good meal that I cook, not for taste, but for life expansion. I'm not subtracting my life. Okay? So when I take out this time with my healthy meals to help feed this body, a healthy meal, you feed your body naturally and spiritually. So how is this good meal going to help out my body spiritually? Because I won't be so heavy weighted down and so sluggish. I won't be fatigued. I will be able to function. So that's how. Just like when it comes to reading your word, breaking down your word, studying your word, it takes time. It takes discipline. So, with that being said, because I put more time in studying, praying, fasting, now my life becomes more plentiful. So now, since I take time in preparing my food, cooking my food, praying over my food as I cut it, as I clean it, that anything that's not pure of it be taken out of it. And because I'm choosing healthy life, then guess what? I'm helping my life. I'm not shortening my life. Now, do I know how long I'm going to live? No. But because I'm showing God that I love this temple and I want to take care of this temple that He has allowed my spirit to be in, my belief is that He gives me more grace and mercy. Now, with the way that I eat, do I still um, take vitamins? Yes, I do. Yes, everything aligning. That's correct. Everything aligning. So I still take vitamins with my food. So I'm going to add this to the stir fry. So this part I'm going to add to the bean. I dice up for the bean. I slice for the stir fry. Dice for the bean, slice for the stir fry. If you want something out of life, you need to work for it. You need to till for it. Just like with Adam and Eve, they had to till the ground. Tilling means work. If we continue to want a microwave lifestyle, it's possible, very possible, that you'll be cut. Anything quick will not last. Anything quick will not last. So I don't understand why we cannot take out the time to cook a good meal, to be disciplined enough to feed your body well, and then I can eat on that for 5 to 7 days. Why? Because there's no meat in it. And most of us who is running around here doing everything, we're very busy with no impact. Now, ain't that terrible, y'all? To be very busy with no impact. Now, I don't have that many beans. And those for y'all on Facebook and YouTube, I cooked a Roma bean, Roma. Seen a lot of busy people with no impact. Wow. So now, my noodles is about to go on my boiling water. And my boiling water is right here. So since my water has come to a boil, oh, I cook all dry beans. I'm going to cut my water off because these don't need to be cooked. You just bring that water to a boil. You drop these in the hot water, put the top on, and it will do what it needs to do. So this is my pot with my water in front. And I'm just going to put my top on it. It's going to cook it down. The Roma bean is in the back. Vegetable broth I put in there. Red onion. And I put in my peppers. So I'm going to cut up some more of these peppers, and I'm going to add this to my stir fry. I'm going to add some carrots, though, to my beans, but not to my stir fry, okay? And y'all, I get it. This take a lot of time. If it's something else I could be doing, yes. I need to be doing some more studying. I need to be doing some crocheting. But thank God I can crochet without looking. So these noodles are rice noodles. Let me put it up here. And if you want to, you can screenshot it. And I get them from Kroger. They only cost $1 or $2 a pack. So they're very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. And when I get my new juicer and my milk maker, when I use it, I will come on and show y'all the different things that I put in there. Because my goal, especially for 2026, is to drink more meals than eating. My goal for 2026 is to drink more meals than I eat.
That orange is so bright and orange.
I get all my fruit, my vegetables.
I'm about to say, where?
From the fruit market and the farms.
Mm.
And I think when I showed y'all my refrigerator before, it stays colorful.
I want to be like you when I grow up. Well, not even grow up right now.
One day at a time. Start off small and do it. But realize that the time that you're using for you to have a better life is for you and your children benefit.
Yeah, I want them to eat healthier. I do. So let me tell you something. Did we eat out every night this week? Yes, we did. Also, because I'm not in my own space, I think I'll be back to doing what I used to do when I'm back in my own space again.
So let's say this. Okay, because I got to stir this. So let me. Y'all know. She got her whole freaking face up in there. I am yet. So look how pretty that looks.
That is very pretty.
Not only pretty, but it's going to taste like it needs to taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, healthy.
Right. So it's going to taste like it needs to taste. So if you notice, I have not put no more oil on there yet. So, okay. So now I am going to spray a little bit more oil just so that I can break down my peppers. Okay. And my oil that I use is avocado oil. I am going to do a little bit of garlic powder, just a pinch. That's enough. And another seasoning that is so good when you do your stir fries and everything, guess what? It is your obey. But you don't need a lot of this because it's spicy. So just just a little. You can do it in your soups. You can do it in your.
We'll find out.
So I'm going to turn my fire back up because I need to break down my peppers. All while I was working on my beans and everything, I had my fire down. So my fire was down. So I'm about to turn it back up. And put my top on. And over here, these are my rice noodles. So remember.
How long do you boil them for?
Huh?
How long do you boil them for?
You don't boil them. What I did, I boiled my water. And when it got real hot, I turned my water off and I dropped my noodle in there.
You on the bed all the way, lay down.
Right, you don't cook the rice noodle. You don't want to cook it.
Why it make it soggy?
And so you see how it's breaking it down?
So if you cook it, would it make it soggy?
Yes, it's going to turn into mush. So that's why you bring your rice noodles to a boil. And then so since this turned off, I am also going to spray a little bit of oil on here. And guess why I spray oil?
Why?
Because after I drain it from the water, and once they go in the refrigerator, they won't stick together.
Yeah. I put oil in my noodles.
Right.
I put oil and butter.
And I add a little parsley for the prettiness of it.
I put oil while it's like my regular noodles, like spaghetti noodles. I put oil while it's boiling.
Yeah, you should. Actually, yeah. Before you even put your noodles in there, you should have that oil in with your water before it comes to a boil. Yeah. Yeah.
And then like when I drain it and stuff, I put a little bit of butter and I season my noodles because I season my noodles so that way when the meat, like the spaghetti, there's no more meat of the spaghetti left, there's meatballs, I still can eat my noodles and they just taste bland. So I season them.
So now you see, these are my Roma peas right here. They're boiling real good, but we want them to be broke down very well. And you see how they look? So those are my Roma peas. It's only, yes. So I'm going to throw some carrots in my Roma peas. And when they already get done to where they come like to a soft where I can taste them and everything, then I will put my spinach and my Roma peas. So, and I'm going to use my shredded carrots. And you know what, Cindy, even with my peas, I don't have to do my stir fry with my noodles. I can just have my peas with my noodles.
Really? You put the peas inside the noodles or you eat them side by side?
No, I'll put them inside. I mean, but that right there is a healthy meal by itself. And there's vegetables in my peas. But I'm also going to, towards the end, once one of the peas and I know it's soft enough, that's when I'm going to add my spinach. So now that's beautiful, ain't it? A pot full of life. Now I am going to add a heaping of my country thyme in there.
Country thyme what? Oh yeah, I like that. I use that.
Right. Yep, just a heaping. So now, I'm honestly now just waiting for my stuff to get done. And for me to cook. For me to eat. So we gotta wait for those peppers to break down. I'm not about to add anything else to my food. And guess what? While I'm waiting for everything else, now I should be doing what? Cleaning my kitchen.
Cleaning up.
Thanks, but that's all I have for y'all tonight. I just want to do a little bit of, I'll see y'all later.